It's kind of strange to me because ADA, frankly, is in the best spot it's ever been. And yet some people are willing to call it quits. People are falling for the fudders, people saying, oh yeah, you should move on now. Nothing's happening, blah, blah, blah. Right. And there's a few things I need to show you guys to really hit this home. And I think people forget how well ADA has in fact been performing in even just the last 90 days. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So when we look at these charts right now, people will complain and say ADA's doing nothing, nothing's happening. And guys, this is the crypto market in general right now. Nothing's happening. It's boring. There's not a whole lot going on. Remember, we were singing a very different tune just about 7 days ago. And then we obviously had the Trump and Melania meme coins. It sent a little bit of a curveball into the crypto market, and things have been kind of blah since then. And that's fine, right? We get curveballs here and there. It's another opportunity because nothing has really changed in terms of direction. And even as we've gone on this correction and this pullback, and ADA's waiting for its next moment where it tries to send to the top of its charts, understand that ADA has been performing incredibly well. Even over the last 90 days, ADA's up 191%. All right. It is the 14th best performing asset in the top 100, beating out a lot of different assets that have been doing well. Sui, Link, Ondo, I could even go down this list further. Jasmy, right? And you guys get the point, right? There's a lot of good assets that ADA has in fact been performing better than. And that's because one of the reasons, at least, is because of this narrative surrounding US-based crypto has been hot. This US embrace, these US founded assets are ones that have a huge focus right now. And that really hasn't changed. And that's probably going to be even exacerbated as time moves on. It's going to be magnified further, right? So understand that right now, when we look at, for example, those top 5 assets, HBAR, Algo, XRP, XLM, and ADA, ADA has performed the worst out of all 5. And why I'm mentioning that is it has to do with size. All right. ADA is the second largest of those 5 assets. So theoretically, it should be the second worst performer of those assets. Now, obviously, XRP is a little bit different of a story because XRP has dealt with essentially 7 years of suppression from its prior all-time high. So you have a lot of explosion that's taking place over there right now. So 191% in 90 days, that's not bad at all, right? And where things I think are really getting exciting that people are missing is that what we're seeing with ADA right now is in fact execution. So for example, this was posted by Tyler Burke yesterday. And what he actually showed was that ADA over the last year is number 1 in terms of GitHub commits. Now, this is important because I've talked about GitHub commits before, and ADA had been falling to like that 3rd or 4th spot throughout most of the year. Huge development going on Internet Computer. Obviously, Ethereum having an uptick there again. And what was it? Kusama and forget the other one. So there had been other chains that have been having massive development going on, but yet ADA actually reclaimed the top spot. You are seeing a resurgence in terms of ADA development, which is a very big deal. Not to mention some other things that have been happening too. For example, this was posted by Angry Crypto Show. And what he said was ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses BNB for the 24th day in a row, an asset that is about 3 times larger than ADA in terms of market cap. So you're seeing traction, you are seeing consistency, you are seeing resilience, and frankly, you are seeing execution by the Cardano ecosystem as well. For example, he posted this as well. So the modern investor said XRP's stablecoin RLUSD is usually on multiple chains, and Cardano wants to be one of them. If Ripple does really well and the stablecoin takes off and it's also being minted on Cardano, ADA's price will go up. This is something we've talked about as well, actually bringing liquidity and the ability to park capital and liquidity within the ecosystem would be a huge deal for ADA. What we've also seen during this time is massive conviction, removal of supply from exchanges. It's happening time and time again, day after day after day. I don't want to beat a dead horse with this, right? But even when we look at when ADA was hitting its cycle high of about $1.32 in the early part of December, there is way less supply available on exchanges now than there was at that point. So we're on the verge of seeing obviously a massive supply shock. There's huge interest going on with ADA. We're seeing much higher volume than we were even in the earlier part of this market cycle when ADA went on its cycle run to its early cycle high of 81 cents. So what you're seeing is, again, traction. You're seeing conviction. You're seeing execution and follow through within Cardano. And really what we're in right now, guys, is we're in somewhere between hope and optimism. You're seeing some people freaking out saying, oh yeah, we're just going to fall back down. We're going back to a bear market cycle, right? And then you're also having people like me who are saying, we're really close to this thing actually opening up in a big way. We're kind of in limbo. We're in the in-between, right? And this is why a lot of people are sitting right on the fence. They're like, oh, should I dump? Should I unload? Or should I, pick up more, right? And here's the thing. This rings home more true now than ever. This, you guys have probably seen this meme. He sold, pump it. That's where a lot of people are feeling like right now. And that's a good thing. It's good that we have this type of conviction, this type of mindset, because historically speaking, this is the moment where the market begins to wake up. If we look at ADA last market cycle, I know some people hate that I referenced the prior market cycle, but it's the best gauge that we have, right? We haven't even breached our long-term trend yet, which is a good sign. That actually happened entering January, late December. Well, it really took off in January of 2021. But from a time standpoint, we're like right here. So we're right before things get just so explosive. All right. Very exciting times. I really have to hit home on this. So obviously people can do what they want. I'm not here to convince you to do anything, but I really want to show you ADA is at the best point it's ever been in its life cycle. We have more partnerships than ever. We have more utility than ever. We actually have smart contracts, which is a very big deal. ADA price performance has been well. And now there's this big new narrative surrounding ADA and US based crypto in general. We're on the verge of the most explosive bull market we have ever seen in our life cycles. It's already started that way. We're already setting essentially new all-time highs in terms of the global market cap of crypto, and interest hasn't even really ramped up in a big way yet. Okay. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Are you excited about what's to come? Are you on the verge of unloading your bag? But have a great day. Show your love. Have a good weekend. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.